I'm taking your house.
What? Taking my house? Why don't you go live in an elderly facility or something?
Go ahead and do what you want.
I know you're bluffing.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Melanie. I'm currently talking with my relatives about the memories I had with my husband, who recently passed away. That sounds exactly like Shane. Yes, Shane just returned his body to heaven. Shane will always be inside my heart. I laughed, I cried, and I laughed again, and the funeral ended with a great mood, except for one concern that I couldn't disregard. Kenneth, he never came to the funeral.
What? Why is my furniture outside?
All right, you can leave those boxes over there.
Kenneth, what's going on?
Oh, you're back.
You can go ahead and throw those out. My goodness, those are my belongings. Why are you taking out all my belongings?
I'm taking your house.
What? Taking my house? Why don't you go live in an elderly facility or something? You were gone for a long time for the funeral.
And since you were gone, we had plenty of time to move into this house.
Your husband passed away, so Kenneth owns this house, right?
That's right. Now that Dad is gone, this is my house now.
You promised that you were going to let me live here as long as I was well.
Oh, was that so?
Were you guys plotting this from the very beginning?
That's right.
Oh, this is terrible.
Mom, you're the one who's terrible.
What? Me? How so? He's right. We wanted the house and his money too, but you stole his money from us. Stole his money? We decided that he would gift you the house and that I'd take all of his other assets before his passing. And that's exactly why we're mad at you.
Why did you have to take the money? Why couldn't you give it to your son?
Your husband lived a pathetic life to leave a pathetic $60K, and we wanted to take anything that we would have been able to take.
Pathetic life.
It's such a tiny house, but we'll still take it.
Oh, please, Kenneth, please be back to that kind son of ours.
The kind son never existed. There's no point in being kind.
No point?
That's right. Dad made himself somewhat useful to us because he had money and this house.
But you don't own anything.
Not only that, but you're trying to bring us down.
That's right. You even had him hospitalized in a private room.
Private rooms are so expensive. Why did we have to spend on someone who wasn't gonna live for too long anyways? I don't get it.
That's right. It's kind of like watering grasses with mineral water. What a waste of money.
But your father was a shy person.
A shy person? I don't care about that.
He ended up living longer than we thought, possibly because he had a private room to himself.
What?
That was troublesome. If only he didn't have a room to himself, he might have been able to pass away even before what the doctors said.
Cut it out.
Okay, I'll cut it out. This is gonna be a goodbye, Mom.
We're not letting you inside the house no matter how broke you are, so you better not come knocking on our door.
I'm disowning our relationship with you, okay? Here's the key to your house.
What?
Oh, that's right, your ex-house.
That's your last belonging. Good luck with everything.
Did you think we're giving you a spare key to our house?
How lame.
Mom has always been a lame person.
Go ahead and do what you want.
Oh, are you bluffing?
I know you're bluffing.
I feel so abject to have been kind to such terrible people like them. I feel so abject to have believed that Kenneth would one day become a better person.
Mom, let me know if it hurts.
That kind Kenneth is already gone. These people in front of me are villains who don't care about what happens to their parents as long as they get what they want. Did they say that they were hoping that my husband passed away sooner? I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! Hello?
Ah, Mom!
Oh, did the lawyer finally reach out to you?
Yes, he did. He reached out to us. He said that this house belongs to you and not me.
That's right.
Why is that? Didn't Dad say that I'm gonna have ownership of this house? Was he lying?
He wasn't lying to you. Did you forget about the other part?
What other part are you talking about? I don't remember if there was another part to this.
Okay then, let's meet up at the lawyer's office then.
You better not run. If you run, I'm gonna come after you.
Oh, don't worry. I've been ready for this.
You better explain this to us.
Sir, would you?
Sure. The first thing I would like you to remember is how Mr. Shane had agreed to gift you the house and that he'd write a will for it. I remember that part. Don't act like I forgot about that. Will you tell me about it then? He said that if anything happens to him, I'd be gifted with the house.
That's right. I know he said that.
No, he didn't.
He did not. Please don't say things that aren't even facts.
Shane's will included that I shall live in that house as long as I was doing well.
I'm sure that's no longer valid since he's not even alive.
That's right. The deceased is no longer in this world to prove that.
Oh, wow. If his wishes become invalid the moment he's deceased, what's the point of even having a will?
I'm sorry to say this, but it seems like the two of you lack the understanding of what a will is. A will is something that is written by someone who possesses any assets or property to clarify who will be the successor to own those assets and properties in writing. The will that Mr. Shane has left had conditions. Conditions? When gifting an asset through a written will, that will can have conditions just like in this case. What the heck do you mean?
What kind of conditions did he give?
Stop laughing like that! It's called a bequest with a condition subsequent. It's a type of bequest that will become invalid in an event when a certain condition is met.
In our case, he made a condition that you must let me live in that house as long as I was doing well, in order for him to gift you the house. This means that if I pass away, or I wasn't well enough to live at home, or if I had any other situation that I couldn't live in that house any longer, you would be gifted with the ownership of that house.
However, you broke that promise by kicking Ms. Melanie out of that house. We didn't exactly kick her out.
We were told that Kenneth was supposed to own that house the moment his father passed away.
Please be precise with what you state. The will stated that he will gift the house to you as long as you let Ms. Melanie continue to live in that house as long as she was well.
Why do you keep talking about that condition?
That's right. I just forgot about those little details. Who cares about that? You lost the privilege to inherit his property. What? The moment you kicked Ms. Melanie out of that house, you ended up losing the privilege to claim his inheritance. What? Really? Okay, now that you know that you won't be inheriting anything from your father, please leave. Why wouldn't I get to inherit anything? Mom left the house on her own!
Yes?
Right, Nancy? Mom decided to leave on her own, right?
Yeah, that's right. She decided on her own.
In this case, we wouldn't lose the right to inherit his property, right? Please, don't give me those obvious lies. Oh, stop calling me a liar. You don't even know me.
In that case, let me answer your question since I'm your mother. When I got back home after the funeral, all my belongings were taken outside the house, and my son's belongings were taken inside the house.
I never did that.
We did bring our belongings, but we didn't know anything about your belongings.
In that case, how are you going to explain about the key?
The key?
Why did you have to change the lock?
That was because we were concerned about the security.
Security?
If they switched the lock, you wouldn't have been able to enter the house, right?
That's right. Why did you switch out the lock?
Shut up! I'm a grown man and I don't answer questions easily. I'm not obligated to answer all of your questions. If you're going to insist on claiming back the ownership of the property, you have no choice but to file a lawsuit. When that happens, these questions that we're asking you will be what the judge will ask you.
Are you going to tell the judge that you're a grown man who won't answer questions?
You can do whatever you want, but you'll lose the case and you won't even claim back the ownership of the property. What? A trial?
You're exaggerating.
I'm not exaggerating. There are laws in this country, and if there are any disputes, the topic must go through a trial. Ms. Melanie claims that she has been kicked out, while the two of you are claiming that Ms. Melanie left the house on her own. The court will decide which side is telling the truth by assessing the situation.
Hey, Kenneth, if we end up going through a trial, do we have a chance to win?
Well, Just to let you know, I've never lost a single case when I represented my clients regarding inheritance.
Now that you understand, will you please leave?
What? You can't do this to me! I'm your son!
You're the one who disowned me to begin with. If you're going to hang around in that house any longer, I will call the police on you.
Hold on. If you kick us out, how are we supposed to live from now on?
That's right! If we lived in that house, I'd only have to worry about property taxes, but I won't need to pay rent! And that's why we insisted that we take that house!
And that's not my problem. I just want to take back the house that my husband left for me, from evil cons like you.
Okay, fine, I'll admit it. Mom, you can live with us in that house. Happy?
No, that's not going to solve this.
What? Why not?
Mom, I thought you wanted to live with me again.
That's because I thought you were still the same Kenneth who was kind and loving before you married Nancy.
Hey, don't blame this on me.
Anyways, we're not going to leave that house. I don't care if the cops show up or what. You're going to be charged for trespassing. Are you okay with that?
Not only are you going to be kicked out of that house, but you're also going to end up having a criminal record. Do you understand that?
Even then, there's no way we can move out of that house right now.
Why is that?
I can't lease an apartment anymore. And why is that? Nancy and I have a debt.
A debt? For what reason?
I've been gambling.
And I've been going to spas?
Gambling and spas? What kind of reason is that to make a debt to a point where you can't even rent a house?
Here, now that I told you about it, we're done here, right?
You can't possibly call it a day just because you gave up on this. I was hoping that you would regret things in life and become a better person after your father's passing, but I guess I was only being hopeful. I don't even know why you ended up this way. I don't even know why you chose to be with that girl. What a shame. That conditional will was the very last chance you had. You better vacate that house.
I already told you that I can't do that.
We own that house. We're not giving it back to you.
No, I own that house legally.
Besides, I didn't know that Dad's will had a condition.
Me too.
So it's not valid. You guys don't know how to give up, do you? Earlier, you said that Ms. Melanie decided on her own to leave that house, and that's why the condition is invalid, right? I misunderstood. I'm a human being and everyone makes mistakes. If only I knew about the condition that was given on the will, that will is invalid. No, you're wrong. How dare you? I'm not the one who's deciding on this. The law is deciding on what must happen. What must happen? Does that mean it's not exactly happening, huh? Well, I guess you can take it that way. Then stop telling me all these hypothetical conditions. Oh yeah? Go ahead and file a lawsuit then. I'll do that without you telling me what to do. Let's go, Nancy.
You keep saying all these things when it's already over.
You already have a debt, and you are going to make even more debt to file a lawsuit about this.
Shut up! You never know until the moment you actually try! You said you enjoy gambling, but this isn't something you want to gamble about. Why would you place a bet knowing that you'd lose? I don't know what the will said, and I was never told. I'm sure I still have a chance to win.
That's right, Kenneth. If we get kicked out of that house, I am breaking up with you.
Don't worry, I'm gonna win this. This isn't about how hard you work on winning this case.
If he can win this trial by raising his voice like that, we might as well all go to a voice training session rather than studying the laws.
You're right.
We're so sorry about everything.
It's too late now. Looking at how you're behaving, I can tell that there wasn't any law firm that agreed to represent you.
That's right. No one wanted to represent us.
I see. I'm sorry to say this when you're having such trouble, but I need you to vacate that house soon.
Well, we're actually here to talk to you about that.
That's good. So, when are you moving out?
Mom, please, I need you to decline the inheritance and give us that house.
What?
We want to sell that house.
That's not going to happen.
We ended up borrowing money from some bad financial firms.
That's not what I'm asking.
My debt only keeps growing! I've been working so much, but the interest is high and I can't pay off the capital at all!
That's not my problem. You're a shameful son who never visited your father when he was sick, and you're asking me to help you now because you're in trouble.
We're in huge trouble if we don't own that house.
Even if you're finally sorry, are you even able to show that to your father?
I'm sorry! I'll never do that again!
Never do that again. Your father is gone now. You snuck into my house while I was away and kicked me out of that house. I don't have pity for you.
You can't do this to your family.
The two of you may not have cared, but that house is a precious house where I have a lot of memories with my husband.
Okay then, we'll give you back the house, but will you exchange it for his money that you inherited?
I forgot about that.
There's no way. Why do I have to ever pay you a single penny?
We need to pay back our debt!
You already lost the privilege to take any cash at this point. Besides, I can tell that neither of you have remorse about what you've done.
Oh, please don't say that! I wouldn't have been here if I wasn't remorseful!
But you haven't been confessing to your sins at all. May I ask why?
Well, I planned on saying those later.
I was going to email it to you.
You should be apologizing to your father first and foremost. You are taking everything that he has done for you for granted. I don't expect you to be grateful, but you simply take it for granted, and it hurts. Why won't you just understand this?
Oh, I hate getting lectured like this. Kenneth, this was your fault.
What? If only you didn't come up with that stupid idea, I would have owned that house by now!
What? You can't blame this on me. Your wife is being lectured, and you need to protect me no matter what. You're terrible.
No, you're terrible! You better be responsible and make my mom happy again!
She's your mother. I have nothing to do with her.
Don't ever have that filthy conversation in front of my husband's photo.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be a good boy, so I need you to forgive me.
It's already too late, Kenneth.
Oh my goodness!
Mommy? Daddy? Why are you guys here?
Melanie told us everything that was going on.
We discussed it among ourselves and decided to take the two of you in at our house.
Daddy?
Thank you so much!
We're going to pay off your debts. Are you okay with that?
Of course!
Yay! Now I'm going to be free.
We should have talked to your parents from the beginning.
It sounds like you're misunderstanding something, but we're only going to pay off your debts in the meantime.
What?
Doesn't that mean you're going to help us?
I said in the meantime. I'm going to make sure I make you guys return every last penny that you owe me. So you better be ready for this.
Be ready for this?
What do you mean?
You two are aware that I've been hosting events in our city, right?
Yes.
We're short-handed. I'm going to have the two of you work for me as event attendants.
What? Oh, God!
No, I don't want to live in the countryside. I want to live in the city.
Do you even realize the position you're in? If you're going to refuse, I'm not going to help you guys. After tomorrow, you're going to live in the park.
Oh, no!
Kenneth and Nancy were taken away by Nancy's parents to the countryside. They currently work as city event associates to pay back the money that they owed them.
All right, we're gonna give another day of hard work. My body hurts. I'm so tired.
If only we appreciated and respected your mother, this would have never happened.
As for me, I'm happy that I got my house back. Until I see my husband in heaven, I hope I get to live in this house for the rest of my life. Trouble Busters!
Why didn't you tell me? Huh? Who would give out personal information to strangers, I wonder?
What do you mean, strangers? Yes?
Mom, please, help us.
And who might you be, mister? My name is Helen. Not too long ago, I had a casual phone call and found out that my son's girlfriend, Miss Thalia, had become his wife. She was now my very own daughter-in-law. Do you understand that you are so far from what the norm is?
I understand that you have these thoughts, that this is ridiculous, but please understand my thoughts as well, eh? We talked about not giving out personal information to strangers not too long ago, didn't we?
Well, yes, we did, but
You may be Trevor's mother, but you are nothing more than a stranger to me.
a stranger?
But it's true, isn't it? Am I wrong in any way?
Well, you could say that you and I are strangers, strictly speaking, of course.
And there you go. If that's the case, you've already answered your own question now, haven't you?
But let's say, for example, when you have a baby on the way.
Huh? Why the hell did you even call me anyhow? I don't understand. What am I doing talking to you?
I'm sorry, don't yell at me so much. It's scary.
No, I'm the one who's scared, Helen. It's a good thing I never gave you my address. God damn. It's just a nuisance and super unpleasant for me to have such an insane person know where I live.
Wait, hold on, Miss Thalia. What is this? Is it really my fault? Am I insane? Am I stupid? Why in the world is she so mad at me?
And why the hell am I apologizing for something I didn't do?
Oh my gosh, this is just so stupid. Did kids these days really act this way all the time? I did my best to suppress the feeling of discomfort that was erupting from the back of my mind by thinking as such, but I couldn't do that. Yes?
So I heard that you gave Thalia some stress by saying unnecessary things.
What do you mean, unnecessary things? I just asked her why she didn't tell me she got married to you. And why didn't you tell me, Trevor, darling?
And can't you understand that that in itself is an unnecessary thing to ask?
Well, why is it unnecessary? Your wife aside, Trevor, are you not my son? My only family left? Why didn't you invite me to your wedding?
Because Thalia didn't want me to?
But is this really a matter where you wouldn't even tell me if she didn't want me to come? Isn't that when you, the man of the house, step in and make her see some sense?
But Thalia simply didn't want you to come.
So you just went along with it? If you two are like that even before you got married, what's the point of even trying anymore, since it seems to me like the love is gone?
It's your problem that you didn't listen to her wishes even when she didn't like the idea of you coming.
So you'll do anything for her? Hey, Trevor, darling, can I have dinner with a guy alone tonight? What if Thalia asks you that question? Would you send her off?
Yeah?
Excuse me?
You're saying if she asks me that, right?
Yes?
Then hell yeah, I'd send her off. No worries at all.
What the? Are you actually going to do that? You really think you're going to give her that kind of freedom? Oh, honey, are you okay?
Marriages vary from person to person, so what does it matter?
I think lots of things matter, Trevor. You know, I've struggled pretty hard in the past.
You know what? What's all this about you being so selfish?
I don't mean to come across as so self-centered.
Whether the person you're talking to acknowledges it is another damn matter, Mom. The fact remains, she didn't want you at her wedding. And you can't force her to change that, can you? And it's your fault for being the kind of person whom she doesn't want to invite to such an occasion. Don't blame others when you're clearly at fault.
I'm a person whom she doesn't want to invite to her wedding?
That's right. Enough trying to force your own ideas on me and my wife.
Acting that way towards your mother is a little unfair, isn't it?
Don't claim to be a mother only when it's convenient for you.
Trevor! Just when I thought I could do something about it by telling my son about Thalia's insanity, he called me and told me all this bullshit. I must have raised him the wrong way. While I was still in agony with the realization that my own son had betrayed me, this time, Trevor and Thalia stormed my house together. What's going on all of a sudden?
I never wanted to give you my address, so we took the trouble of coming here for you.
What is this about?
See, Thalia got pregnant, and we need money. So, can you wrap up about $5,000 right now?
5,000?
From your point of view, Miss Helen, this is your first grandchild, so you can afford it, right?
No, that suddenly, it's too much.
Just let us inside for now.
Wait, what? Who just barges in uninvited?
Seriously, Trevor, your mother has no freaking common sense.
I'm sorry, Thalia. Hey, Mom, since this is a special occasion, go get some sushi, eh?
What? In response to the oncoming tsunami of disrespect from these two ankle-biters, I had no choice but to look up at the heavens, or rather, my apartment ceiling, and sigh a big one. But Trevor was my only son, and Thalia was his wife. Hello, Benny Haha? I hope we can take this opportunity to get to know each other a little more and maybe improve our relationship.
What a pathetic little room you have, Miss Helen.
I'm sorry, Thalia, to bring you so radiant to such a place.
If that's how you feel, let's just take what we can get from this woman and get the hell home.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's always about money, right away. No, even before that, the way you talk to me, calling your mother-in-law loads and loads of disrespectful... Thereafter, my only son and his wife went across a number of lines that a lot of people dare not, and disrespected me in a way that scarred me for life. Yes?
Mom, please, help us.
And who might you be, mister?
What? I'm Trevor, your beloved son.
I'm his wife, Thalia.
What the hell do you want?
I need your help. We're in a real pinch. We were gambling and... No, please don't leave us hanging, Mom.
I don't want to listen to the misfortunes of strangers.
What? Strangers?
Yes, strangers.
Wait a minute. Why? When did we start talking about that?
When did we start talking about that, you ask? Why, I believe your wife is the one to ask about that, mister. She said she wouldn't give out personal information to strangers, after all.
Is this going to take much longer? Shut up! We have some important business here, bucko!
I'm so sorry about this.
No, it's okay, Mom. I'm sorry we suddenly...
I'm not talking to you. Here you go, young man.
Oh, thank you so much, but I shouldn't.
It's no trouble at all. Do your best in your work.
Thank you, Mom.
Don't get me wrong. The only reason I even came the hell down here is to take care of the delivery guy. And also because of two rats who don't have anything better to do than ring the intercom and cause other people discomfort. So, what were we talking about?
Listen, I've been laid off. I'm broke.
Oh, I see.
That's why we looked so hard for you.
Miss Helen, you can't just disappear like that. You know how much I adored you, though I admit I didn't show it very well.
Like hell you ever adored me. Have you seriously already forgotten about all the insane things you did in my old house? Here I am, not wanting to remember, telling the end of the story of when the two of them came to my former home.
If that's how you feel, let's just take what we can get from this woman and get the hell home.
Oh, yeah, right.
It's always about money. Right away. No, even before that. The way you talk to me, calling your mother-in-law loads and loads of disrespectful. In any case, I'm afraid I can't give you $5,000. It's just too outrageous a sum of money to demand on such short notice.
Oh, come on, seriously? Give me a damn break, Mom.
If you had been invited to the wedding, you would have had to give us a congratulatory gift, right?
If we're talking about common sense, what about a bride who doesn't invite her husband's mother to the wedding? I think that's pretty insane to me.
That idea is old-fashioned, is what it is.
Well then, how much can you afford?
How much? And I thought I taught you how you should ask about something as important as money politely.
You really don't have any common sense, do you, Miss Helen? Well, I guess it's truly because you don't have much of an education that you have to live in this shabby room made for poor folk.
I don't need you telling me that.
If you don't want me to say that, make an effort for Christ's sake.
But I'm not the one who said any of that bullshit.
You're just as guilty for laughing at her side and doing nothing to defend me.
Okay, I admit it. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I swear on my life and on my love for you, Mom.
Your apology is not accepted.
What?
Because I don't want godforsaken thieves in my house.
Huh?
You think I haven't noticed? I didn't see the act of the crime per se, but you guys stole my credit card, didn't you?
Huh? What?
You two probably took advantage of the time I was cleaning up around your father's altar, I suppose.
No way! I'm dead serious when I say that wasn't me. It's Thalia. Thalia did it all alone, Mom.
No, it wasn't me, Miss Helen. I swear it was all Trevor.
It was you. I saw you take it.
That's my line. I saw you steal it.
My, what an ugly, pitiful sight. I knew I was right to cut you two off.
It really wasn't me.
Of course it isn't. Then there's no problem to you if I report it as a criminal case, right?
What?
You're not the perpetrator, are you?
That's right, but...
Then you'll have no problem if I demand the maximum amount of damage compensation, which is $5,000. Oh, wait a minute. Is it just me, or is that the same amount of money Thalia asked me to give her?
That's right. That's why Thalia's the culprit. Wow, my private eye mom does it again. Next week on episode 34.
I'm reporting the crime, okay?
Wait.
What? Why? We all know Thalia did it, but why are you trying to stop me, Trevor? I mean, your wife is the sole perpetrator here, right?
Yes, that's right, but see, I don't think it's a good idea to expose the shame of one's own kin. I just think it's better to handle these things privately, not publicly.
Oh, I disagree with that idea. Like she's always said, I'm not related to Thalia, and I'm not related to you either.
I told you, we're really sorry about that.
Whether I'll forgive you for that or not is up to me to decide. And FYI, I don't plan on ever forgiving you. Not even a single inch of tolerance. From my point of view, you two are complete strangers. I can report her crime without hesitation.
Stop it! No!
Why not? She did it, didn't she, Trevor?
It's because I still love her.
Oh, of course. I see now.
In any case, you just let her use your credit card for a little while, didn't you?
Yes, but the fact that you didn't ask for my permission to use it places it as legitimate theft.
Theft?
Theft of the amount that was billed to me last month is punishable by up to 15 years in prison or a fine of up to $10,000. You'll get a criminal record. Do you know what that means?
Huh? What?
It means your wife did something that would get her a criminal record. And seeing how we never saw each other as anything better than strangers, of course, I'm going to report her for something like this.
I didn't do it, damn it! Please believe me, Miss Helen.
I'm very reluctant to believe that in light of the actions you've taken against me so far.
Please, we're in a lot of trouble right now. We're in a huge pinch. That's why I'm coming to you, my darling mother. My head hung in apology as such. There's really no need to cause any more commotion and damage.
And why are you taking damage, Trevor? It was Thalia, your wife, who did it all, right? Then there wouldn't be any fire sparks flying and you wouldn't get any collateral. What on earth are you afraid of?
No, Thalia is my wife, and I love my wife.
What? You're willing to continue your marital relationship with a thief?
Thalia is my wife before she ever became a thief. That's what matters.
Wow, you and I are different people. You are a thief before you are a spouse, period.
Yes, but please, let's not take the credit card incident into the spotlight. Please.
My, does your bullshit know any bounds?
It must be hard to be sued by the mother of the man you love, isn't it? Give us a break, Mom, please.
I'm sorry, Miss Helen.
What a change of heart so suddenly.
I got so cocky. I was so happy that I was married to your son and that I was pregnant with our first child. I stole your credit card, Miss Helen. I admit it. Please forgive me.
What's this? There's sorries everywhere.
You noticed, Thalia, darling? Oh, you're so witty.
By any chance, is this it? Did you suddenly switch your thinking because you thought it would be better for you to be the culprit here? Because if either one of you two was accused, you'd both be caught like mice in a maze? Looks like I'm spot on. Typical course of action for criminals to get their asses out of jail.
Please don't do this. I don't want a conviction done against the woman I love.
I don't care. What she did deserves to get a conviction. You two are adults and thus are legally responsible for your actions.
Please forgive her, Mom. Even Thalia didn't want to steal anything from you, you know. Your refusal to give us a baby shower gift and a wedding gift is one of the reasons why she became pretty desperate.
From what stupid, goddamn point of view and position are you accusing me? Give you a wedding gift? Who do you think you are? You're the people who never bothered to even tell me about your marriage, let alone invite me to it. And give you a baby shower gift. You ankle biters came at the drop of a hat unannounced at my house and demanded an outrageous amount of $5,000. I have no money to give to such insane people. I will do whatever I want, and you will have no choice but to adhere to what I think I should do with you two. There's no way I'll put up with your incurable egoism.
But that's just more useful carelessness.
Come on, fess up, admit it. You and Thalia both conspired to steal my credit card from my wallet and go on a spending spree. I'll run to the police and you'll get a conviction, you know. You don't want that now, do you?
If I tell you the truth, will you forgive me?
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
And boy, oh boy, let me tell you this. The traitors' confessions were quite the doozy. Just as I thought, they were the couple who stole my credit card. And around that time, Thalia's marriage blues got worse, and she went crazy with gambling and clubbing. So their debts grew and grew until finally, the day before yesterday, they were evicted from their old apartment for not being able to settle the payment of rent.
I feel much better now that I've told you the truth.
Thank you very much, Miss Helen.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, that's why I'm gonna start living here from today, since I don't have any money at all.
Okay.
Whew, I'm finally catching a break. I mean, I'm surprised that my own mom is living in quite a nice condo.
I did work pretty hard after your father passed away, after all. But I gotta say, it was 5 years ago that I really started to do well for myself. Enough so that I could move into this splendid place.
Oh, you started getting rich right after I left once I became independent?
That's right.
Oh, come now, Miss Helen. You have to tell me those things as soon as possible.
If you knew Mom was rich, your attitude would have changed too anyway, right?
I'm sure I would have invited her to the wedding, too.
Oh, wow. I think it's terrible that people change their attitude depending on whether they have money or not.
Thalia, that's what's wrong with you, understand?
I'll be careful.
It's over for the both of you two, by the way.
Huh?
You're like the children of the devil himself reincarnated. As soon as I put on a good, friendly expression, you make your sins known and become arrogant once again in the blink of an eye. I'm so glad I got rid of you.
What are you talking about, Mom? You said you forgive us.
Yes, I did.
You promised, didn't you?
I did, didn't I?
Then let's not go over it again.
Well, I think you misunderstood something.
What?
When I said I would forgive you, I meant I would forgive you for barging into my apartment today unannounced.
What?
And I'm going to keep that promise. I don't blame you for that anymore, but I don't forgive you for stealing my credit card.
Huh? But that's fraud, Mom.
I refuse to be called a fraud when you're a goddamn thief. And don't call me Mom.
What?
I told you I've already severed my ties with you, didn't I?
You cheater!
You were the one who made the mistake of thinking the way you did. I never specified what I'd be forgiving you for.
I won't let you.
I won't let you call anyone.
Put the phone down.
I shouted to the concierge to call the police, who immediately obliged. But just when I thought that would make Trevor and Thalia give up completely, the two snakes actually started to run away. I didn't think of that as an option. Why didn't I think of that option? Hey, someone catch them, please.
There's no one around to do that, bitch.
I locked the automatic doors, Miss Helen. They're as good as a rat in a trap now.
Thank you, Mr. Concierge. Thus, the notoriously shoplifting family duo of 2024 was taken into custody by the police. And in the courtroom afterwards, the two of them blamed each other for the crime, which was truly pathetic and shameful in the eyes of the jury. People with a criminal record are not even employable, which is bad enough. But what made the situation even worse for these barnacles is that they don't even have an address. They were evicted from their apartment, remember? The two, desperate, went out to steal copper wire in the middle of the night, but were easily caught, and this time they were sentenced to prison without probation. As for me, I'm actually getting close to retiring, so I'm thinking of retiring from the front line and spending the rest of my life in this condo I bought. Maybe I'll finally put my N1 Japanese language proficiency test qualification to good use and do some kind of translation work. Of course, I'll be thinking of my darling husband, who now sleeps in the sunsets every evening. Troublebusters!
People, we are a one-star restaurant and we have a mandatory dress code. If there are customers like you, other customers will be displeased with the service we have to offer them. I suggest you go home immediately. Very well. Your contract to this building is terminated.
Huh? I want to celebrate my grandfather's 88th birthday with a nice jubilee, but I wonder where a good place is to eat. A jubilee, you say? Well now, call me Father Christmas because I'm about to flip for such a nice occasion. I suppose you want to celebrate it in a grand way? That's right, but I can't seem to find a good place. Good day to you, ladies. Hello, Miss Rachel. I'd be happy to tell you about a restaurant I frequent. Really? I'd love to hear it. It's a one-star Michelin restaurant called Brusta, and the owner is very handsome. Oh, wait. Silly me. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot the price was way beyond anything you commoners can afford. Thank you very much. I will take your suggestion for future reference.
You oughtn't be so hard on yourself. I don't want your body to be surprised and maybe even retaliate against something so exquisite. It's hard for you to eat. Oh, I know. I've never been, but how about McDonald's? I hear they have great burgers, perfect for folk like you.
What the hell is wrong with that darn woman? I hear Rachel is very attached to the owner of the aforementioned restaurant, and I heard that she had a fight with her husband because of her frequenting it for the sole reason of seeing him. I see. I wonder if she said that sort of thing because she just wanted to show off. That's kind of disgusting. Hi there, my name is Helen. I married Alan, a classmate of mine, a few years ago, and am now a mother of a daughter. My parents tragically passed away in a horrific car accident when I was very young, and my grandparents on my dad's side raised me. Grandma passed away from cancer a few years after I married my husband, but my grandpa George is doing very well for himself. For his 88th birthday, I was hoping to somehow make the celebration extravagant, but I'm kind of nervous. But it's a nice restaurant, isn't it?
Indeed it is, lass. A very nice establishment indeed. Welcome. I'm Kingman, the owner of this restaurant, and...
Huh? Wait a second, is that really you? Sam Kingman?
Helen Thompson. Do you two know each other?
You ought to know, Grandpa. Sam and I have been classmates ever since kindergarten.
Ah, jeepers. I don't think I remember you very well, but the name does ring a bell for sure. I didn't notice it when I made the reservation because your last name's different. So that means...
Yes, I got married.
Sorry I'm late, guys. Wait, Sammy?
Helen?
So this is your store. I heard you opened a business, but oh wow. I did not expect it to be so nice and successful.
What's with the atmosphere? Is something wrong?
People, we are a one-star restaurant and we have a mandatory dress code.
I was told by the person who took care of the reservation that a smart casual outfit was fine, so I think we came dressed properly.
Did you do your research on the restaurant? It's normal to come dressed formally. I can't believe you don't know that.
Huh? Then why didn't you just say so from the beginning?
Huh.
We're celebrating today. Please don't ruin the mood.
You didn't do what I asked.
What? What? I can't hear you.
Seems like things are quite convenient for you now, aren't they?
I don't understand.
If there are customers like you, other customers will be displeased with the service we have to offer them. I suggest you go home immediately. I don't think treating your customers this way will bring you good publicity, young man. I ask again, have you done your research on this establishment? Do you know how much we demand as a cost from each person?
I have done my research, and I do know. We've come here to go a little crazy for a quite momentous occasion.
Are you sure about that? We make close to 100 grand a month. We're a one-star Michelin restaurant after all.
God damn.
It's not the kind of place to come dressed so shabbily.
Shabbily?
And also, haven't you always lived in a wooden one-story house?
Where I've lived all my life has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
Hello, Mr. Kingman. I've come again, as you hoped.
Welcome, Miss Rachel. Will you be dining alone?
Of course, as usual, Mr. Kingman. I wanted to see you, after all. Wait a second. If my eyes don't deceive me, if it isn't Miss Helen!
Miss Rachel? So what Melanie said was true.
What? You two know each other?
Our children go to the same kindergarten. Oh my gosh! This is too damn embarrassing for my taste. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Kingman. I just mentioned the name of your store as a kind joke to these people, for I knew their kind would never be able to enjoy it with how exquisite it truly is.
A shirt from a supermarket. In a one-star Michelin restaurant. If someone like that was seen eating in this establishment, our reputation will definitely go down.
Please stop this, and you, Kingman, enough patronizing.
Oh, you know her too, Mr. Kingman?
Actually, we're old classmates. By the way, Alan, you went on to get a job after you graduated high school, right?
Huh? Yeah, that's right, but
I studied business administration in college and went abroad to train as a chef.
so what?
You picked the wrong guy, Helen. Birds of a feather flock together indeed, and Helen is just another one of those women who never really saw the true value of men.
I just wanted to celebrate Grandpa's birthday today. Why do I have to be mocked so much?
Let's go, Helen. We don't need this bullshit.
I agree. This is inexcusable behavior. Troublebusters initiate!
Get out! Get the hell home! I'll even give you a damn break on the table charge since you can't even afford something as measly as that. And hold on, didn't you say you were going to take over your deceased father's restaurant? Oh, I'm sorry, but did it crumble to its pathetic little knees already? Damn, must be so hard for you. I wonder where a high school graduate could work nowadays.
Like a factory, maybe?
You're just too perfect for that kind of job.
That's enough.
That's right. You're angry, Helen. I can understand. It was your grandpa's last supper before he goes to the other side, huh? You must hate yourself for marrying Alan, who can't even afford a branded suit.
Already cranked on the years, and without anything extravagant to emphasize any remaining youth. Shameful, shameful, shameful.
Get the hell out of here, you parasitic bottom feeders! I understand perfectly. The contract's terminated.
Huh?
I don't get it. Helen, sweetie, is this old gas bag out of his mind? Oh, I haven't gone insane just yet, boy. I'm still working as sound as you shall ever be.
You ought to take him to the hospital, actually.
Stop talking nonsense and get out of here. It's about to get crowded, what with the dinner shift and all. What, pray tell, do you mean by nonsense, boy? I'm serious about not renewing your contract. You're the owner of the building? I'm gonna throw up. Oh, stop it. I can't stop laughing.
I just knew you were insane. My stomach hurts so much. You're the owner? Is it true, Grandpa?
This building has a lot of big companies renting it, you know. Huh? You pricks can't be serious, can you?
Why would there be any need to lie about something like this at this particularly unideal time?
Are you crazy? Of course it's a lie. If you're gonna lie, you better lie a lot better than that.
You're so pathetic with your stupid lies.
You're getting old for frickin' nothing, old-timer.
Hey, you've been saying way too much for way too long now. Did he think he could get a free meal if he said he owned the building? Frickin' asshole.
Now that's just an insane idea. As I recall, the contract expires at the end of next month. Huh? What kind of guesswork is this? If you have any proof of you being the frickin' owner of the building, let's see it. Proof.
Grandpa?
I'll bet you didn't think of that. Almighty Samson Kingman wins the day once again. What's this? Calling someone, are we?
Famous last words about to be said, perhaps?
Sir, there's a phone call for you.
At a time like this, who the hell is calling me?
It's the owner of the building, sir.
What? There's just no way. I don't understand. Hello? Understand anything yet? What? What? What do you mean? No, wait. Hold the frick up. You are a skeptical young man, aren't you? I have never lied to you. What the? What? Why is the owner dressed as such? Because it's comfortable. It's simple and not out of the ordinary. But that's not enough of a reason to... You could have bought better brand name clothes.
Grandpa George is a man who values his things, and he often expresses how valuable his clothes are by simply wearing them. He never buys anything he rarely wears.
Everything is made by human hands and sold by human hands after all. My parents always thought it was natural to take good care of things in this way back in the day, and I've always followed their example.
He values things and people's thoughts and memories that come with those things. Something completely different and much more respectable than what you value.
It doesn't matter if you're wearing extravagant clothes and donning shiny accessories if you're a scumbag inside.
Who do you people think you frickin' are? Mr. Kingman is not a scumbag on the inside. You're defending Kingman here, Miss Rachel, but it seems to me that the same applies to you as well. What's wrong with wearing branded pieces of clothing and accessories? It's much better than wearing burlap sacks every day like you do. We're not saying there's something wrong with wearing branded pieces of clothing and accessories. We're merely saying that you have a poor heart to judge and condemn people based on their external appearance, which is just a fancy way of saying that it's wrong to make a decision about a book based on its cover.
I mean, if you were the owner, why didn't you tell me in the first place? If you had told me.
And so what if I had told you, boy?
No, I mean, I would have changed my attitude, or rather, be more polite to you as customers to my establishment. I mean, you can't blame me for wanting to kick people out who come here dressed like as such, without abiding by our dress code. It's true, this may be a popular one-star Michelin restaurant.
You provide certain extravagant services and you expect your customers to dress accordingly. And you have every right to turn away those who are dressed completely wrong. But we are not! We've come to your establishment properly dressed, just as you told us at the beginning.
And it's not like anyone told us we were required to wear branded pieces of clothing and whatnot.
In the end, you only tried to get rid of us because you personally didn't like what we were doing. Or have you always acted so discriminatory against customers who you thought weren't dressed well enough? No, I mean, you know.
I mean, we didn't know either, Grandpa, that you owned this whole darn building.
I think the first thing that's wrong with you, Kingman, is that you went along with your enterprise without ever knowing who the owner of the building was. And how he looked like. I left all the paperwork and contract stuff to my agent, so, you know. It's a shame that you don't try to make connections with people. I mean, if you have so much money, why do you live in such a shabby wooden house for crying out loud?
It's a house filled to the brim of memories of my Grandpa George's wife, Grandma Camilla, who passed away just a few years ago.
Grandma Camilla absolutely adored our house. It looks old, but it's not damaged in any way, and it's very comfortable, which is why she's always loved it.
Of course it is, and that's why Grandpa took great care of it, even all these years after she passed.
No matter where you live, even a pigsty could become your sanctuary. I'm planning on having myself buried in the rubble of that house if and when the beauty too dies.
What now? You don't have to tell us twice to leave. We were going anyway. We'll even pay the table charge. The check, if you please, monsieur.
No. Please, I insist you enjoy our cuisine first. This is a fine celebration after all. We'll do our best to entertain you.
What the heck? We're not in the mood for celebrating anymore.
I've never seen anyone literally become the mask of kindness like this before.
Do you really think we can enjoy ourselves in this atmosphere? I don't care how good the food is. You've ruined the celebratory mood.
Please, give us a chance. We will certainly entertain you on a level you've never expected before.
In any case, you're never thinking about the comfort of your customers. You're instead thinking about your own self-preservation.
I don't care if you're showing this side to your personality right now, boy. Your contract with this building expires next month. You'd better think about what you're going to do after you get evicted. Oh no, please, I beg you. There are many customers with reservations. Please, can you let bygones be bygones for all my mistakes of a few moments ago? I will introduce these customers of yours to a very nice 3-star Michelin restaurant with an even better owner. 3 stars? Wait, no, please. I place myself at your mercy, Mr. Adams.
Yes, indeed. It's clear he's trying to fix everything he's done, so I beg you on his behalf, forgive Mr. Kingman.
If you choose how your customers dress, only natural that I have a similar rule that I choose how my tenants treat people. But that's not entirely fair. That's too much.
Do something about it, Helen. He's your grandpa, isn't he? If you don't do something to persuade him to reconsider, Mr. Kingman's store won't be able to stay in business. Even if you say so, I can't help it. My Grandpa George is stubborn once he makes up his mind, you see.
Oh no, please. I can't lose the store, Mr. Adams. I finally made my lifelong dream come true. I'm begging you, please.
He's asking you for so much. Please forgive him just this once.
Enough. Let's go home, everyone. It's all your fault.
What? I didn't quite catch that.
It's your frickin' fault my life started going crazy.
What? Me?
Yes, you did. My life is a mess because of you, Helen.
I don't understand. I don't remember doing anything to offend you.
Oh, don't play coy with me, miss. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't hear you because of the school bell. Helen, I love you. Would you please go out with me?
What? Huh?
Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you because of the school bell. Could you say what you wanted to say again?
Yeah, so... there you are, Helen. I told you to wait for me in the classroom, but here you are.
Oh, sorry, Alan. I was talking with Sam. Here.
Talking? Oh, damn. I'm sorry. Did I interrupt? Well,
So, what's up?
Actually, I was going to ask you about the part of our math homework that I don't quite understand.
I'm sorry. Can we do that tomorrow? I actually have a date right now.
Date? Don't call it a date, Helen. Come on. Way to make me embarrassed real quick. You want to hang out with us, Sammy? Hell nah, idiot. I'm not hanging out with you. No way am I gonna hang out with frickin' boring-ass people like you. What are you mad at me for? I'll see you tomorrow. Jeez.
See you later, Sam. Was that actually a confession?
Oh, Sammy, my guy. Do you have a crush on Helen?
I thought you hated me, actually.
14 years. 14 years of feelings, and you squandered them by saying you didn't hear me because of a stupid school bell?
I'm sorry about that, but if that's the case, why didn't you just say that you liked me?
How can I say that when I know you're dating someone else?
Well, I suppose that's a good point. But I don't think it's fair that you hold a grudge against me after what was genuinely a misunderstanding.
Alan, you stupid prick. You met Helen in high school and you just stole her from me.
What are you talking about? I've been rejected by the same Helen Adams 100 times.
You were really persistent. You wore me down, and I eventually went out with you only because you were so persistent.
I guess I won then. You just watched her live her life for 14 years and couldn't do anything about it. And you blame us for that, eh?
I wonder.
Shut the frick up.
You must be crazy to find this girl attractive. You're lucky you were rejected, Mr. Kingman.
You married frickin' Alan, when I'm better looking and make more money than he ever will. I make $100,000 a year, bitch. I drive a Rolls Royce. You can't beat me, Alan.
Hey, don't ignore me. I'm not interested in cars. If it's functional enough that I drive to places, that's all I really need.
But it's good to have a good income, right?
As long as I have a roof over my head, enough food to survive, and save up enough money for the future, that's good enough for me. Besides, Alan's annual income is much higher, isn't it?
What? No way that's true. Tell me how much it is then, if you think you're so much better than me.
Last year, I made around $150,000, I think.
Enough with the stupid damn lies. There's no way you can make that much money at that rundown dry cleaning place.
My store may look shabby, but we've had contracts with multiple major luxury hotels for a long time, you see. We've been business partners with them since my grandfather's generation.
Luxury hotels?
Yeah, we clean all of their sheets and towels and stuff. All the long-term guests are recommended to head to my store because of the very high-quality services we offer at a reasonable price. And our reputation among our individual customers and business partners is very good indeed. Doesn't look like it, does it?
There's no damn way. I'm not as good as this guy that has nothing but a frickin' high school diploma.
Why should you care, Kingman? I always wanted to take over my family's business. I wanted to get used to the working environment and gain experience points, so to speak, early, instead of heading off wasting 5 years of my life in college.
It doesn't matter if you have a degree or not. It's about your own humanity. If you looked down on people based on their poor education or low income, I don't think I would have been attracted to you no matter how many times you confessed your feelings for me.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Later on, a tax audit was conducted on Kingman's restaurant, and he was arrested for tax evasion because it turned out he had been cheating on his returns. Furthermore, Miss Rachel's husband found out that she was having an affair with Kingman and is now demanding a huge sum of alimony from him. Okay, then, once again, for real this time, happy 88th birthday, Grandpa George! Cheers!
Cheers! Yes, this is scrumptious.
Hey, Grandpa, are you sure you want to do this? You're really all right without going out to eat tonight?
Oh, it's all right, dear. No matter how expensive the food is, no matter how exquisite and fresh the ingredients are, I'm sure food handmade by the heartfelt feelings of happiness and commemoration of my family will taste so much better in any circumstances.
I'm glad you're happy, Grandpa. Here's to you, and to everything you've done for me and for our family. I have to make sure Grandpa will live an even longer life. Grandpa has been by my side since I was a child, and while we sometimes clashed with each other because of diverging thoughts on things, that's exactly what family is. I love you, Grandpa, and let's keep creating happy memories all together. Trouble Busters!
So, listen, I'd like to buy... You know what? Shut the hell up. Window shoppers don't even get the privilege to test drive it. Instead, we'll cancel the 20-car purchase we had reserved, totaling $5 million. Wow, these cars look so damn cool, bro. Good afternoon, sir. These cars have just been imported, and there are still very few of them as of now. Wait, hold up. Wait, what? No! Ellen, just what do you think you're doing here? Same goes for you, Kane. You work here? Yep, haven't seen you since junior high school. For real? We haven't seen each other once since junior high school. But we haven't changed a bit, have we? No, you're the only one who hasn't changed. By which you mean... just take a look at yourself in the mirror, bro. Don't you know about this place? This is a famous store that only sells high-end cars. I do know that, Kane. And yet you show up here, out of the blue, just like that? This dude really hasn't changed from when we were in school. He's still a stupid jerk. Hi there. My name is Alan. As my old classmate Kane here says, I grew up in a family that wasn't exactly wealthy per se. My mother, who raised me single-handedly, was not physically strong by nature, by which I mean she got sick rather often. That's why I chose to find a job after graduating from junior high school instead of going off to high school. If I went on to pursue my education, my mother would try to force herself to work in order to support me. Hey, are you listening to me? What? Don't be vain, buddy boy. You don't have any money, and that's exactly why you never thought twice about coming here dressed like that, isn't it? You have no common sense, boy. Will you just leave me alone already? Don't you freaking understand that I'm trying to tell you to get the hell out of here? Don't you understand what I'm saying to you? Are you even listening to me? Get out of here! Get out of here! Yeah, I really like this car. So, listen, I'd like to buy... You know what? Shut the hell up. Window shoppers don't even get the privilege to test drive it. I'm not window shopping, dude. I'm trying to make a... Then what are you doing here? I'm busy as hell, damn it. Can't you just go to another store, Why don't I just buy this car in a lump sum of liquid cash right now? A lump sum of liquid cash? My, look who's gone cocky. I'm too embarrassed to even listen to you. What in the... I suggest you just buy a miniature car on eBay and ogle at it for days and weeks to come, bro. I'm telling you, man, I want to pay for this car. Look, I even have a card at the ready right here. Oh, stop, I'm gonna pee. Oh my freaking god, bro, you have the exquisite sense of a comedian. But you know you shouldn't come to a place that sells luxury cars and show anything other than a platinum card. Oh, this is too embarrassing. What the? I'm laughing so hard I'm crying. I wish I could see your mother's face right now. Oh yes, I've seen it before. I know we were a fatherless family, but Mom did her best to raise me with her own two hands, Kane. Holy shit. I think I just burned 1,000 calories because of laughing. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm tired from laughing so much. What were you saying? This is inexcusable behavior. Troublebusters, initiate! Welcome, sir. Listen to frick up, Alan. If that feeble brain of yours comprehends that you're not welcome here, you'll leave right frickin' now. You're getting in the way of my work. Is this a car you're considering, sir? Oh, I applaud you, sir. You've got a good eye for exquisiteness. $150,000 for a car of this grade is quite the bargain, I must say. I had already made up my mind a long time ago. I just wanted to take another look at it. I'll come back later to sign a contract with my wife. Thank you very much, sir. And you need not worry. I won't let anyone else touch it. We'll be waiting for you. Selling to other customers so quickly right away. What is with this prick? Oh well, let's just take a photograph of this beauty and move on to another store. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Well, what the? You scared me. What do you think you're doing, bucko? Come on, man, I'm just taking pictures. Enough. You're just gonna take a selfie with a luxury car behind you and you put it on Instagram anyway, right? Selfies? Oh lord, this is what I'm talking about. Uneducated parasites can just be exterminated for the love of Pete. A selfie is when you take a picture of yourself, damn it. Oh, I see. There are people like this sometimes, you know. People come here not even wanting to buy a luxury car, but they say, bought a Lamborghini, hell yeah, with 101 million emojis and post it on Instagram. So pathetic. It's not like that though. Waste of my damn time. People like you don't even deserve to take a picture of any car here. Get the hell out of here. Mr. Manager. Excuse the racket. This gentleman is not a customer. He's just a window shopper. Go on now. Get the hell home to poor sick mommy. I'm terribly sorry, sir. Huh? Oh, there's no need to apologize, Mr. Manager. We were classmates in junior high school is all. That's enough, Kane. I've had enough. I'm going home. See? The man himself has spoken. You've officially made today the worst day of my life, you stupid scumbag. Don't ever come back. Kane, enough out of you. Back to the office you go now. Wait, huh? What's gotten into you, Mr. Manager? There's no point in dealing with the likes of him. I won't be coming back again, so don't worry. Instead, we'll cancel the 20-car purchase we had reserved, totaling $5 million. Huh? Are you sleepwalking or something? Please, wait a minute. Mr. Allen, sir. Mr. Allen, sir? Mr. Manager, the title is bullshit anyway. Let's let him leave quickly. We have an important customer coming in soon in any case. I just made a promise to sell him a car worth $150,000. It was a piece of cake, sir. I'm very sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Allen, sir. We will definitely dispose of this employee in a manner that will satisfy you, sir. Disposal? Wait a minute. What do you mean? Just the other day, I was discussing with Mr. Jackman here to sign a contract for a batch of 20 cars. I'm attempting to expand my business, so I'm thinking of buying a bunch of cars from my company, see? What? I'm afraid I don't understand. Mr. Allen here is the president of 2B Uber. To be Uber? That same company that only super VIPs can afford to use?
You're crazy if you didn't know that.
Really, Alan? Is this true? Why didn't you tell me something that important earlier? You're the one who didn't believe me when I told you that I wasn't just window shopping, Kane. But I heard that you became a taxi driver. Who would have thought that someone like you could become the president of such a prestigious company? Yes, indeed. I did start out as a regular taxi driver, but when I picked up the president of a major company, the conversations we had were amazing. I got to know him well, and he apparently took a professional interest in me. And before I knew it, I was giving rise to bigwigs. But why? I was just doing my job, treating everyone equally, regardless of their status or money, which I thought was a simple, normal thing to do. My modesty was apparently very well received by the elite, but there were limits to what I could do working as a company employee, so I decided to start my own business. Limits? Even with all these elites offering to help me out and potentially making me their business partners, there was no way I could take care of everything all on my own. And when I heard of a story of someone hiring drivers to work for their own business for the sake of their own profit, it was so blatantly complimentary that it made a lot of these drivers feel very uncomfortable with their jobs.
That is the story of our Mr. President, isn't it?
That's right. Being honest towards customers and treating them with sincerity is a natural part in the business world, but it does seem to be the most difficult as well.
People are motivated by profit and loss. But if a businessman makes that obvious when taking care of customers, it will inevitably make them feel uncomfortable.
Exactly. That's why I educate all my employees on the proper way to serve our clients. Even if the client is a general department manager of a small company, a housewife, or the president of the country himself, it is absolutely unacceptable to change the attitude in our service towards our clients. Although they may be in different statuses, they are still our clients, and that comes first before all.
The president of our own enterprise is very fond of your company and its philosophy, Mr. Allen. And because I am personally acquainted with him, I always hear stories about what it means to provide appropriate customer service.
Well then, so do I. The fact that 2B Uber has a different point of view from that of most other companies in the same domain, and that its employees pay attention to even the smallest of details. And that, Kane, is a secret to our success. I make sure that all of my employees are aware of what I consider to be good customer service. I make sure that no one is ever mistreated.
Mistreated?
Yes, trust is the first priority in the business of customer service. Thanks to that, now I never turn down a client's request, nor do I ever make them feel uncomfortable. And all my employees work together to get their clients to their destinations. The kind of person who changes his attitude based on what kind of person the customer is, there is no one like that in our company. But that doesn't mean there are no people like that in the entire world. The sad truth is that they're more common than one might think. These people are not trustworthy at all.
What? You are right, Mr. Allen. It is absolutely outrageous to speak roughly to customers, or try to turn them away from what we have to offer them.
I wanted to land a contract for such a large purchase here because I'm very indebted to your president too.
Wait a minute. Please, I didn't know. If I had known, I wouldn't have said anything like that to you.
Are those ears of those functional, or are they as good as dumplings when it comes to listening?
How dare!
Were you even paying attention to what I was saying?
What?
I'm saying that I don't trust people who change their attitude depending on their client's position or status.
Well, I suppose.
It's true, I admit it, I may not be smart enough. I don't even have the academic ability of a high school graduate for crying out loud. But I worked hard to help Mom, who risked everything for me when she raised me with her own 2 hands. I don't understand math. I don't even know much of any Spanish vocabulary. But I still think my ability to deal with people is better than yours, Kane. I read the newspaper and watch the news every day, and listen to various kinds of music. I've also had the pleasure of traveling to different places. This is the way I learn to do my job even better for my clients.
It's crucial to accumulate knowledge because serving customers can be a very diverse job, what with the differences in culture, status, and background of each client.
Why do you have a simple credit card when you're the president of an elite company? I don't understand. Why don't you have a platinum one or something?
Mr. Allen, I promise you, I will definitely make Kane take responsibility for this inexcusable rudeness. As an educator, I too have been negligent at times, and know better than ever before that that is also a big problem. I promise to take responsibility myself as well. I'm truly sorry.
Wait a minute. Alan, we're friends, right? We're old school buddies. Friends? We went to the same elementary school and junior high school together. You know I'm just kidding, right? Kidding? Yes, it was just a stupid joke. So let's let bygones be bygones, please. Let bygones be bygones? Yes, sir. Please teach me the secret of good customer service too, Mr. Allen. I want to be the kind of clerk who never makes customers feel bad and uncomfortable. Hey, pretty please? Sorry, no can do. But why? I'm asking for so much. Why don't you at least listen to me for a minute? I mean, you don't even think of me as a friend either, do you? We haven't seen each other in a while, but you just said what you wanted to say to my face. That was a slip of the tongue. You know I can accuse you on grounds for contempt, you know. Grounds for contempt? No, please. I mean, you can't sue me for some things that were nothing but some snide remarks. Some snide remarks? Do you seriously think that's all you said to me? I'm telling you that I'm sorry for that. If this was a matter that could be settled by a simple "I'm sorry," we wouldn't need the police. There is no proof. If I say that I didn't say anything of the sort, there's nothing you can do, is there? Evidence? President or not, that bird brain of yours just never frickin' changes. You can't sue me if you don't have proof. No, I have proof. What? Mr. Jackman, there are a few security cameras around here, aren't there? No. Of course. It's set up so it can record audio too. You're a college graduate and you don't even know that, huh? I'm so terribly sorry, Mr. Allen. Oh, enough about that. I think we should call the police for now.
Mr. President, someone is here to see you.
Huh? Who could it be?
Let's see. We were told that their name is Kane and that they're a friend of yours.
Kane, is it? I see. Could you let him through to the waiting room? Alan! Thank God. I was afraid you wouldn't be here. Well, even in that case, I'll just barge into your house. What do you mean, barge in? Oh well, what are you doing here? I've been thinking about it since then. My attitude in work, and especially my attitude towards you. It wasn't exactly the best. No one could have gone any further than the best. Well, I'm glad you regret your actions. And I'm sorry, but could you please lend me some money? What? Why in the world would I do that? Don't you realize the severity of your actions and your words? I told you I'm sorry. That's not the attitude of someone who's sorry in my eyes. And I can't lend you money just because you regret what you did and said. How are you gonna pay me back when you don't have a job? How can I trust you? That's something that I'll think about from now on. No, this is something that you think about before you come to me. In any case, we don't have a relationship where we'd be lending each other money now, are we? Please leave. Okay, how about this? Hire me into your company. Hire you? Why are we talking about this right now? Of course it's impossible. There's a whole procedure. I've turned over a new leaf. I'm confident that I can treat customers with sincerity. After treating me as you did, and you expect me to extend my hand as I say, I see, I understand. I look forward to working with you as a good business partner from now on. You will not regret hiring me. I regret ever meeting you at the store, Kane. No can do. Please leave. Why not? You know why. You're telling me you can't do what I ask of you? You think I'm gonna listen? Don't play coy. I'm a college graduate. Unlike you, I have a formal education. I would definitely work for this company. Listen, if you don't want any bad rumors spreading about you in the future, hire me. Is that a threat? What? Don't play dumb with me. I'm just trying to live an honest life. I'm telling you that you're not acting like a person who's trying to live an honest life.
Over here.
You again, Kane? I didn't do anything. What are you doing? You don't even have proof. Let go of me. Too bad for you, but we also have security cameras everywhere, including this room, of course. And that's how Kane was taken into police custody. Again. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison for his multiple crimes of violence immediately after his release from jail. Why indeed should he have to go through all this? Well, in any case, with a restraining order in place, I finally have some peace in my life. Mr. Allen, thank you very much for your patience. Oh my, this is so exciting! Amazing! This completes the delivery of all 20 cars. Well, thank you very much. Thank you so much for continuing to proceed with the contract at our company after all that happened. I really don't know how to thank you. Oh, please. You need to stop, Mr. Jackman. Well, yes, I suppose you're right. I am still responsible. Well, no. You got it all wrong, my guy. I only meant you need to stop apologizing. I don't blame the store for what happened, and your kind president has been very good to me. I suppose you've never had such a strange employee in the past, have you? We haven't. I am sorry. I will improve the training program for our employees. Thank you very much for your cooperation. I would like to continue with our business partnership with you after all. Yes, thank you very much, sir. I've learned something new after meeting Kane again. Education has nothing to do with it. As long as people are sincere in their approach to things in life, the people around them will naturally take a liking to them, and trust them enough to do some pretty nice things for them. I will continue to be grateful to everyone who is involved with me and my company. Troublebusters!